How do you kill procrastination? How do you fucking kill it once and for all? Procrastination it's this fucking zombie that just keeps coming back. You might defeat it for a little bit, but then it stands back up and fucking comes right back at you. And you're gonna keep fighting it for the rest of your life. Let me tell you guys a story. I had procrastination so bad that I procrastinated away my entire 20s. I procrastinated away over 10 years of my fucking life because I was such a fucking loser that I could not stand to fucking deal with it. And on top of it, I just didn't know how to fucking deal with it. I didn't take it seriously as a serious issue, and I just figured someday maybe I'll defeat it. One of the big problems is that I've had big dreams. I always had big dreams. I dreamed of living in a place like this and thinking someday, I might make it. Someday I might make 6 figures or 7 figures, but I didn't know how to get there. And so rather than trying to figure that out, I just fucking procrastinated. So how did I procrastinate away 10 years of my fucking life? I did it by having this dream and thinking I'm going to get to it tomorrow. And so I knew in my early teens that I wanted to go become a corporate lawyer. I wanted to do it because the money's great. And I thought, this seems like a pretty interesting white collar job. I don't have to work outside anymore. I don't have to work in restaurants. I don't have to work in retail or customer service. You go, you get a law degree, you pass the bar, and then you get hired into a company where you're pretty much already top dog. You're working for general counsel's office or something. And you get paid really, really fucking well. You get to work on interesting projects. And I thought, that's what I want to do. I didn't really quite know what corporate lawyers do back then, but I just thought that's what I want to do. But to become a corporate lawyer, there are a series of steps you have to take. And to be a well-paid corporate lawyer, there's a series of steps you have to take. First, you have to have good grades in high school. Then you have to study for your SATs and get good grades on your SATs. Then you go into your undergrad program, you get good grades in your undergrad program. And by good grades, I mean like a 3.5 and above, right? If you can get a 3.75 in undergrad, and a good GMAT score, that'll get you into a good business school, get into a good business program. But then you also, to become a lawyer, you have to study for the LSATs. I don't remember off the top of my head what a good LSAT score is, but you have to study for your LSATs, get a good LSAT score, combine that with a good GPA from your undergrad, and then you could apply to some of the top law schools. And you don't have to go to Harvard Law School or Princeton Law or somewhere just to become a well-paid lawyer. You could go to, any decent level, mid-range and above law school, and you'll make tons of money. I know lawyers who graduated from schools I've never heard of, and they are millionaires. They're very fabulously wealthy, drive nice cars, all of that. So I thought, I'm gonna do that eventually. And you know what? When you're down in high school, you're thinking, man, 7 years from now, because it takes 4 years of undergrad plus 3 years of graduates, 3 years of law school, 7 years total roughly to get a law degree. And I thought someday I'll do it. I have plenty of time. 7 years, plenty of time. Man, it seems like it's so far away. Roughly I'll be, 25 to 28 years old when I graduate, depending on how long it takes for me to get through the program. But I thought 7 years from now, it's a long way to go. Think about right now, 7 years from now, if you said, I want to go to law school and become a lawyer, that seems like a very long time. And so I just kept pissing away the time. I just kept saying, I'm gonna study for the LSAT. I'll get around to it. I'm gonna get better grades eventually, but I just want to party and have fun. And that's exactly what I did. I partied, I had fun. My grades were okay. I was like an A/B student. Then I had a life event that I was completely unplanned for that happened to me, and it killed me emotionally. It killed me mentally, psychologically. It broke me, and I went into a depression, like severe depression, right? And because that was unplanned. I mean, I was unmotivated for years. But that procrastination that I had, it just compounded with depression and made it worse and worse and worse. And you know what? I found myself finally 27 years old, and I was not a lawyer. In fact, I didn't even finish a fucking undergraduate degree. I hadn't even finished college. That's how fucked up and how bad my procrastination was. That I found out years later, a decade after I had these dreams of becoming a lawyer, that at 27 years of age, I had shit. I had nothing. So I'm warning you, before you allow yourself to procrastinate away your life, just stop doing it. Listen to me, go find some videos, go read some books about how to stop procrastination. I'm going to tell you exactly how to stop procrastination. I'm going to tell you exactly how to kill it. But you have to fucking do it. And if you need more information, more knowledge, and I'm not enough, then fine, fucking go find it. If this is not proof enough, my lifestyle, the way I live, my turnaround story is not enough for you, then fine, go find some more. But do whatever you can to stop procrastination, because your life is passing you by. Luckily, I'm in my 30s now, and I've figured out the solution. I'm turning things around. But some of you could be in your 40s or your 50s. You don't have a secure retirement, and you're barreling towards having procrastination ruin your entire fucking life. Some of you are still in your 20s, and guess what? You're going to be in your 30s soon, and if you haven't done what you wanted, you want to have a Lambo, or you want to drive a nice car, you want to be married in your 30s, well, that's not going to happen if you're not taking action now in your 20s. So, the way you killed procrastination, the way I killed procrastination, I'm telling you right now, this is the sauce. The way you fucking drive a stake through the heart of that fucking monster, procrastination, is by doing the early morning wake up, going to the gym. You're going to the gym, and if you stay disciplined, I'm not saying go to the gym and fucking, like some guys you see go and they sit on the weights and they scroll on their phone all day, they don't do shit. I mean, go to the gym early in the morning. And early morning, I'm in the gym at 4 a.m. But you can get up earlier, you can get up a little bit later, but be at the gym as early as you can, somewhere where it's very uncomfortable for you to get up. Because when you start doing that, when you start doing something that you hate doing, which is getting out of bed early and going to the gym and fucking working out every day, consistently working out, consistently going to the gym. When you do that consistently, it is going to build a sense of self-discipline and pride in yourself that will kill that procrastination. Then you're going to go to work and you're going to say, you know what? You're going to find yourself less and less capable of procrastinating at work, because you're already a self-disciplined person. You're proud of what you did this morning, and you're driven. You're just like floating through your day, just not floating. You're fucking driving through your day, being like, I gotta complete these tasks so I can get home, go to bed at a decent time, get up early again. So that's how I killed procrastination. The other thing that you should do as well, that I did, that helps me with the early morning wake up, is to stay motivated. And to stay motivated, right? When you become very intentional about killing procrastination, you say, I'm going to do whatever it takes to kill this fucking monster. Is you become very intentional. And you become very intentional to do it by finding your purpose in life. My purpose is to become the best version of myself and to give that man to the world. So it's the same thing that you should be doing as well. Become the best version of yourself and give that man to the world. That means I go to the gym, I work out so I can have the best looking body that I can. But when my body's really good and I have that motivation, I go to work and I perform at a higher level. I try to build a business, and I'm building my business at a higher level. I have more mental acuity, I have more stamina, physical and mental stamina, to build my businesses, to perform well at work. And because of that, I have better finances, I have more status at work. I am the best version of myself. And I'm working on becoming the best version of myself. And I'm super proud of myself for doing that. So that's how you kill procrastination. If you have any other suggestions, leave them in the comments, but please like and subscribe the video.